All right, good evening. It is 6 o'clock, Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. Welcome to the North Brookfield Board of Selectmen's meeting. If you'll all rise and salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. First order of business is the minutes, approval of minutes. I'll entertain a motion to approve minutes from June 20th, April 4th executive session, April 6th, and April 11th. Motion's been made. I'll second it, since there's only two of us here tonight. Any discussion?
Nope.
Right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, now we have the approval of the warrants. I'll entertain a motion to approve payroll warrant number 1 for $812.52. General warrant, that's for fiscal year 24. Fiscal year 24, general warrant number 1,000 for $812,578.86. Fiscal year 23, payroll number 27 for $306,760.16. Fiscal year 23, school warrant number 1070 for $230,164.84. And fiscal year 23, general warrant number 1071 for $226,537.28. I'll second. Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion?
Nope.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, first thing on the agenda is we talked about putting, creating Dutch-style doors for 4 of the offices in the town offices because they don't have windows that people can speak through. So for the safety and protection of the people in those offices, we're going to put Dutch doors. We're going to have the doors remanufactured on site with a shelf, and the window part of the door will be able to open while the bottom remains shut, so people can't barge into those offices. And it'll be much safer. We approved with ARPA money up to $10,000 for those doors, but they came in at $800 each, so it's $3,200 to remanufacture the doors that are there. So I'll entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
I'll second. Any discussion?
Is the $3,200 installed again? Are they
Yes.
cutting the same doors?
Yes.
And just adding them?
Remanufacturing the doors.
So okay, just so.
There'll be another hinge added because
Right.
there's only
4,
3,
yeah.
so.
And then they're adding a shelf?
Yep,
Okay. And it's $3,200.
yep,
How many doors are there, Jason, do you remember?
4.
4 doors.
4 that need it done.
4 times 8, yep.
Our office, the Veterans Agents and Building Inspector's office, the accountant, and the treasurer. All the other ones have windows.
The window, okay.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, reserve fund request.
You want all in favor of that?
Oh, motion's been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you. We have a reserve fund request for $7,436 to be transferred to the Board of Selectmen General Insurance account. And that'll be used to pay deductibles for lawsuits. I'll entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
Second, motion's made and seconded. Any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alright, now we've got a whole boatload of end-of-year transfers.
I think they're all fire department. I think they are all fire department.
Okay, but they're different accounts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we've got one for $315.26. So I'll read them all and then we'll vote on them all at once, unless you have an issue with any of them. So $315.26 from the fire supplies account to the fire gasoline for a negative line item. Then we have one for $535.34 from fire vehicle repairs account to the fire gasoline account. $530.57 from fire oil heat to the fire gasoline account. So those are all to take care of a negative line item. We have $12.05 from the uniforms account to the telephone account. $432.12 from fire other expenses to the telephone account. $713.89 from air tank expense to purchase of services. $182.86 from fire general repair and maintenance to purchase of services. $152.64 from office supplies to fire electric. $717.90 from forest fire supplies to the fire station ambulance account. And that one there, all the other ones were for negative line items. This is to take care of line item for EMS check that didn't come in time for last year's fiscal year 23. And then $466.79 from the fire equipment account to the fire station ambulance account, and that's for the same reason as the last one. So I'll entertain a motion to approve those.
So moved.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion?
Nope.
Oh, I second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. All right. Who's here for stuff that's on the agenda? All right. Let's start. We're gonna jump down to the appointment to the cemetery commission. That way people don't have to hang around for the whole meeting if they so choose. All right. So we have a vacancy on the cemetery commission, effective July 1st, or June 30th rather. And we have Melissa Magario here. She wants to be appointed to the cemetery commission. And it's my understanding that she went to the last cemetery commission meeting, and the chair and vice chair both recommend her to it. So if you just want to stand up and introduce yourself real quick.
Melissa Magario. My husband and I have lived in town for 17 years, and I've been looking for a way to get more involved in town. This position opened up, and I think it would be a good fit for me. I love cemeteries. I do a lot of cemetery photography. I'm interested in restoration and preservation of stones and monuments. And as you said, I met with Kirk and Mary Beth, and I'm just excited to jump in.
I'll take a motion to appoint Melissa Magario to the cemetery commission.
So moved.
I'll second. Any discussion?
Nope. She's eager. Have at it.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
And you will have to run for election next year, so.
You have to see Tara to get sworn in.
Yeah. She's in now?
She's not here. No.
Oh, she's not? Oh, it's Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. All messed up. All right. And Brandon, you're here for,
Basically, the number one, that is,
proposed guidelines?
yes, for you guys, if we don't need it tonight, just, if you can review it and if you have any comments, I'd like to see if we can get it approved before
Okay.
our next meeting, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Perfect. All right, so we'll put that on for next.
And then all the other items are just for our recommendations, just to take under advisement, so it's pretty simple.
Okay.
I think it's- Unless you have any questions,
Not at the moment.
Okay.
And did you have anything to add?
He did a great job.
All right. Good job. All right.
He wasn't even coaxed. So we'll just go over this and,
Yeah, if you have any comments, or, you know,
Well,
you think it's ready to go.
okay,
Make sure you read the cover letter.
I went through it this morning.
All right. BSC Group, Complete Streets, we have a plan to approve for sidewalk renovations. And this is everything here? All right. So moving forward, BSC requests approval from the Board of Selectmen for the following before we proceed. BSC will provide bid-ready plans for improvements along the east side of North Main Street from the intersection with Maple Street to the intersection of School Street, according to our site walk with the town on March 1st, 2023, specifically to update pedestrian crossing at the corner of Maple Street and North Main to the opposite side of North Main Street to meet current ADA. Reset existing straight granite curb corners where possible, and supplement with new straight granite curb where required. All existing curved granite pieces will be removed and stacked, and proposed curved pieces will be new. All proposed ADA pedestrian ramps will require new granite transition pieces. Replace existing sidewalk with new cement concrete walk. Existing gravel under sidewalks and driveways will be replaced with new gravel. Existing drainage will be retained with frame and grates shown as being adjusted. Any water, gas gates within the sidewalk will be adjusted. The area in front of the reset curb will be patched with 6-inch depth of hot mix asphalt. Existing walkways to buildings will be retained with approximately 8 feet connecting to the new walk, being replaced with matching material, asphalt, brick, paver, concrete, to provide proper transition to new walk. No proposed decorative lighting, foundations, handholds, grounding rods, conduit fixtures. They're going to retain existing utility poles, fences, walls, or curb at the back of the walk. Existing signs will be upgraded with new panels and square channel posts. Existing parking stalls will be repainted with new paint, either polyurea or thermoplastic. Install new water curb stops and 1-inch type K copper tubing at back or as close to back of walk stubbed in street and back of walk at each building connection for future use. Install new sanitary sewer, 4-inch PVC or ABS under reset curb and new walk, stubbed at street and back of walk at each building connection for future use. No proposed mid-block pedestrian crossings between Maple Street and School Street. Retain existing on-street parallel parking from Maple Street to northerly gas station driveway curb cut. Retain existing driveway curb cuts to gas station if they meet current ADA, otherwise replace with new ADA compliant cement concrete driveway panel that's 6-inch depth. Restrict on-street parallel parking from southerly gas station driveway curb cut to School Street. Update pedestrian crossing at northeast and southeast corner of North Main and School Street to meet current ADA. BSC will revise construction cost estimate using the latest Mass DOT standard nomenclature and weighted average bid prices. BSC will develop special provisions to the 2023 Mass DOT standard specifications. Also note that BSC has provided a proposal to provide bidding services not currently part of our contract. All right. I'll entertain a motion to approve the list set forth here by BSC Group.
So moved.
I'll second. Discussion?
Have they been, has it been mentioned that Vibram wasn't doing,
They are doing that,
they are doing
yes.
the wall and everything?
Yep.
Okay, so you did find that out.
Yep.
So BSC doesn't have to deal with
Correct,
the
Yep.
north side of schools?
correct.
Okay,
Mhm.
I was gonna, I'm good then.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. We have an update to the request for CERT resources form. So the request for resources form that people fill out to use various resources such as the town playground. They have the date of request, the date of event, location, the organization making the request, contact person, phone number and email, number of attendees, approximate time of setup, start time and end time, what the resources are that are being requested, initial selectmen's approval, police chief approval, and then costs and concerns, fire chief approval, costs and concerns, EMS director approval, costs and concerns. And they took off, we took off the Board of Health and School Department because they have their own additional forms that would be, that would have to be added to this anyway. We added Parks and Rec initial approval, costs and concerns, and a final approval for those. If requesting resources from the water department, if you need running water, you have to get an approval form for that from the water department. And then there are fees that may apply for use of water, electricity, or public safety. And then the final selectmen's approval. So I'll entertain a motion to approve the new request for the resources form.
So moved.
I'll second. Any discussion?
Nope, I think we got it covered.
Alright, so the only thing I would add to that with the costs of things, it'll depend on the going rates at the time of the request. Because obviously, if a detail is needed, the detail cost could go up, depending on the year. And then obviously, cost of electricity and water and all that stuff, so. Alright, motion's been made and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. So we have a Pioneer Valley Planning Commission contract amendment. That's this?
Yes, they're just increasing the price of the.
Alright. So the base project amount, so the description was, oh, this is for Brookfield, right?
Yeah,
Okay, well, we're in a joint agreement with Brookfield. And the changes are, after stripping the roof, additional code violations were found requiring the roof to be resheathed. And this change order increases the project amount. And it adds $20,935. I'll entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
Second, any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have the Senior Center Roof Bid Award. Clark and Green Architecture conducted a thorough review of the bids submitted and determined the above three bidders provided the required documentation. The low bid was provided by Damasio Builders from Peabody, Mass., who completed similar public facility roof projects. References for Damasio were highly positive, and Clark and Green reported that the firm appears to be reliable, responsive, friendly, and easy to work with. Good at craftsmanship and client relationships. And they did a federal and state debarment check and determined that Damasio has not been excluded or debarred from this work. So they are recognized as the lowest responsible and eligible bidder. I'll entertain a motion to sign the award to Damasio Builders. Second, any discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. And last, but certainly not least, we have a contract amendment number 4 between the town of North Brookfield and Central Mass Regional Planning, the fiscal year 2020 Massachusetts Community Development Fund Program Administration Services. By mutual agreement, as evidenced by the attached signatures, our agreement, effective the 27th day of April 2021, is hereby amended to reflect the following change effective July 1st, 2023. Article 6, time of performance is extended from June 30th, 2023 to December 31st, 2023, with the exception of closeout activities. All other terms of the original contract shall remain in full force and effect. So all that's doing is extending the contract between CMRPC and North Brookfield, so there's no added costs. So I'll entertain a motion to sign the contract amendment number 4. I'll second. Any discussion? Nope. Right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. All right, public comment period. All right, John, a few minutes.
Could go on and on.
Good. You're all done?
Song and dance.
I want to thank everybody that came to the 4th of July parade and party. We had a nice parade. Didn't get the following that we thought we'd get afterwards, but it was a good showing anyway.
Yep.
Cooked a lot of hot dogs, had a lot of fun with the kids. So once again, thank you for making 4th of July on the 1st of July a good event. I want to thank Brandon again for mowing the grass up here. We got to do some weeding, and you guys for doing a good job on the benches. Made some nice picnic tables over at the playground, and getting the grass cut and everything over there. It's good to see new blood coming in and being shed at the same time. Probably next weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend, I'd like to get a group together to start trimming on the rail trail again, because the sides are starting to grow in. I haven't been able to get down there physically, but working on a tractor with a sickle mower, I just haven't got it completed yet. So we're gonna have to do some hand clearing down there. I'll make the phone calls that I have with my crew, but if anybody else wants to come down with a gas-powered string trimmer or a blade on their trimmer, all is welcome. We'll probably be doing it not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, 9 o'clock we start up at Tassie Fuel. So everybody's welcome to come down and clear brush. It's just small stuff on the sides. Most of the big stuff was done the last couple of years, so that was it.
Wow. All right. Anybody else? Public comment period? All right. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
All right.
Aye. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night.